This is gonna be my video game backlogs. I guess it could be part 3 or part 4, as I have done this before, like in the past. So a backlog, or sorry, a backlogs are kind of like, a group of games that I haven't played as yet, or that I plan to play. Right. So please like, share, subscribe. Right. The first one here is gonna be Saints Row 2. So Saints Row 2, I played Saints Row 1 before. Like I loved Saints Row 1 for like the open world, the activities, lots of side activities, collectibles, characters that to meet. Right. It has kind of like that, you know, edginess to it. Right. But it is super fun and entertaining on the play. But I really hope to play Saints Row 2. Right. Funny story about this one. I bought this one last year for the PS3, but I bought it not realizing that there was no disc inside of it. So I brought it back and got a refund for it. So yeah, Saints Row 2, Dead Island, Riptide. Right? That's another game too. I hope to play Assassin's Creed Unity. I am playing, what's the one called? A Syndicate right now. I am playing a Syndicate, right? Which I recently traded for. No, Overg Fighters, right? So this is like a jet kind of game. It looks very intense, very fun. I have, what's the one called? Heat Seekers. I played, what's the one? Hawk, right? So it's like a Tom Clancy's Hawk X or whatever. But Overg Fighters, I would imagine, learning the controls, right? Getting around those corners, etc. Another one is going to be Thunder. So a Thunder Strike, same idea as Overg Fighters, except this is helicopters, right? Apaches and all that. I think I actually played probably 10 minutes of it. Then I had to go, I do something else. But Thunder Strike, it's actually called, what's it called? Operation Phoenix. Operation Phoenix. Another one's gonna be Rage 1. So Rage 1, this is one, like every time I say I'm gonna get to it, I don't know why I never get to it. But Rage 1, and there's like this a PS3 group, right, on Facebook called the PS3 Ain't Dead. About 6 months ago at the group, I kept on talking about Rage 1, and it's a multi-platform game, right, for Xbox, PS3, etc. But it is a Bethesda game, so I would imagine lots of looting, lots of upgrading stuff, right? A lot to explore. The art style reminds me a lot of a Mad Max, right? Very similar a tone and feel to Mad Max. But yeah, a Rage. Metal Gear Solid 4. This is one of the most popular. No, in terms of like it's one of the most common PS3 titles, right? Metal Gear Solid 4. I don't know why I never actually played it, right? But I played Metal Gear Rising. I played Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. I played MGS5. I played some of 2, but I never actually played 4. And 4 chronologically in the timeline, from my understanding, it takes place. It is like in the latest part of the timeline, right? So it is the most recent in the Metal Gear Solid chronologically a timeline. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 4. That's another one too. Bulletstorm. So Bulletstorm, same idea as Rage. It looks similar to Rage, and this is just the disc. I just have the disc. Now, The Reckoning. So The Reckoning, I heard a lot of good stuff about this. Kingdoms of Amalur, A Reckoning. Let me know what this is based off of. But based on what I heard, lots of builds, lots to explore, lots of enemies to fight, areas to go to, right? The Reckoning. I saw this many times over the years, but I never picked it up. But I want to have time. I'm gonna get into this game, right? It is a big, from what I heard, it is a big game too. So it is gonna be long, I would imagine. Last one is gonna be Redout. So Redout. This is like an arcade racer, right? But Redout is a game I plan to play, right? I did play this, very little of it, like probably 10 minutes, but it is on my backlog for games that I want to complete. So this is, I'm not sure it says a Lightspeed edition, so it probably gives you more content, right? It is a PS4 game, and there's another PS4 game similar to this. It's kind of like a tap, right? But this is different, right? This is a Redout is kind of like if you can, I remember back, back in the day they had a wipeout for the PSP. Wipeout, so it's like, like these futuristic style vehicles, right? And turning, drifting is very important, and the maps, some of the maps are very narrow in the race tracks, right? So yeah, Redout. So yeah, a video game backlogs part, I think it's 3 or 4. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.